Hi everyone, welcome back to Isola Design Festival live talks today with Designers for Lunch. We have two guests, the founders of Finemateria. This is a really interesting studio based in Milan that we want to present. That is actually showcasing a really cool project on our platform. So welcome to Stefano and Gianluca.
Hi guys, hi everyone.
How are you?
We are good. We are fine. Yeah, we are really exciting. It's exciting for this moment, and it's kind of the first time we are doing something like this in live. But it's cool. Will be cool.
Yeah, like it's really like a very friendly talk that we are doing with all the designers because we really want to present you to our audience, to our network, and all the professionals that are listening to us, but also other designers who can create interesting collaboration with you. So I hope this can be a good opportunity for both
really cool.
and for your studio. So let's start telling us like how Finemateria was born, like how did you meet when
Finemateria started, I think, a year ago, more or less. But me and Stefano, I'm Gianluca and he's Stefano, and we are friends since YED. That's our university. So it's basically 4 years that we are working together. We also did some class in the university together. And after the university, we went to Cara Davide. It's a Milanese studio, and for about 6 months. So we started work together in a design studio that is different than university. And then we thought was cool do something together. So basically, last February, we start Finemateria, and so yeah, it's we are really young, but that's it.
what is making like your work really special? Like what is your approach to your work? Like you want to give emotions to move people somehow. You work a lot with materials. Like what makes it really special?
Yeah, we believe that matter matters because we need it to give shape to the object. So we try to keep it natural because there is so much beauty in that does not need decoration. We want to communicate values, cultures, craftsmanships, and all the values that are behind that kind of
subculture. I mean, like the object. Yeah, of course, the object is the object, but the object transport with his shapes and dimension a lot of things. You know, history, knowledge, materials, beauty. I mean, some much more than just what maybe you can see at first sight. You know. So yeah, a lot of values behind the project.
And you were saying something before, like just the live was starting, that it was really interesting for me because you said we also like to communicate the project, and like this is really particular because not all the designers, especially like the new ones, let's say the ones who are just graduated, like I think the academies focus very much on the project, right, on the designing process, but they never touch the point of communication, of marketing, that today is incredibly important for designers, and it's something that we really care of, like because we are trying to give that tools to support designers in that way, but you are actually between the ones who liked a lot to work with in the communication of your projects, even just the photos of the project you can see.
Yeah. What we say always is that a project always have a start, so a starting point, a point zero, you know, but never ends. So since when you start drawing something, okay, you are doing something, but you don't know when the project will stop. Probably never. The project will last forever, no? So you need the communication for push it but also to have fun with it. Doesn't mean always communication means I wanna push it, I wanna have views, I wanna get famous. Probably it means also I wanna have fun with my project. I wanna show it as I want to. I wanna make photos as I want, as I like. I mean, there is also an art direction behind the project that probably, as you were saying, in university. I don't say there is nothing, but it's maybe a little bit difficult also because maybe you choose, a thing to do in university and you push on it. So maybe when you start working, you get that there is much more around the project, That's a bit what we think.
Yes, because like we were talking also about with the jurors, because this year, as you know, we were launching Isola Design Awards on May 3rd, and we were asking actually the jurors, what do you evaluate, like what you will evaluate looking at the projects that could be nominated, and they were saying like most of them like it's really important the story you tell. It's not just about the functionality or the aesthetic or the color or the material. Like it's really important the way I feel when I see that project. So what we are trying to do also with the designers in the community is to ask like to work really good in their profile, in the project profile, to show, actually to communicate what is behind the project, right? And you're doing it really good. Like you like to give emotions, like and you can clearly see it. So let's talk a little bit about Comfort and Comfort. That is the project you are presenting for Isola Design Festival. There's one actually of my favorite, I have to say. Also for the communication of the project itself. Tell us how the idea came to you and how you develop it.
Okay, the idea behind the Comfort and Comfort came because we want to start our studio and to present to Edit Napoli last October. So we talked about the idea of contrast for
between artisan and
industries, because we thought that contrast will be really interesting for people because make emotionally and
I mean when you kind of always a contrast is something that catch you and is something interesting, and we thought because of course we had the kind of brief so to work with artisan and industry, and we start to analyze the difference between them. Doesn't mean always just the material, of course the material, but also all the mood you have when you speak with them, when you go in a place where maybe are working 20 people and you have maybe like to pray to do something, and maybe when you go to an artisan that is super happy to see you, and so we start think about contrast, and we choose as we want to do a chair, and we choose two materials that for us they were already a contrast: the aluminium and the polyurethane foam, so a big contrast in everything.
Yeah, and from many point of views, even the touch.
Yeah. But we didn't wanna have a contrast in the line, so the polyurethane foam was something that was really straight as the aluminium, but when you play with the chair after, you get all the difference, and in the story you can of course tell all the difference. And also both the material are already some materials that are already present in the market. I mean, we didn't made custom stuff. They were leftovers. They were already materials as you see the chair now. The material, they were like that. I mean, we didn't treat it somewhat in particular ways. For example, a thing that maybe a lot of people ask to us is why we choose a light blue as a color. But the light blue is not a color we chose. We went in the industry, and they told us that the color in the polyurethane foam is just to organize the stock. So any density as a color, and we choose the right density for the chair. So that density as a color, and we want to respect that. So there are a lot of things.
No, that's really interesting because it's the raw material itself. Like, so it's that's actually the logic of the contrast, right? Like, but what were the feedback actually? You were saying about these questions that you got
a lot of people
many times. What were the about professionals? You like your clients, potential clients.
Yeah, a lot of people ask us to make maybe sometimes custom color, stuff like that. But because maybe, of course, if you don't know it, you can think that we can make it in each color we want, but that's not so easy. Also because when in the industry they print all the polyurethane foam, we are talking about of 55 meters of a snake of polyurethane foam. So you can go there and say, I wanna make it red or something. And also painting, we are working on it. Sometimes it's not so easy. We are sometimes experimenting something. But the thing of the color was one of the most asked. And also the one of why you don't cover it, because why you don't cover it. But we didn't cover the foam because we want to show it.
The material, of course not. That's that's clear seeing the project. Like, but so what is? Tell us a little bit like about your next experiments. You say you experiment a lot in the studio. Like, do you want to show us actually the studio, guys? Do you have something to show?
This is our little studio.
Here is Stefano, where Stefano stay. Here is where I stay. Here we have some mood boards, a lot of things, books, stuff we use every day. Here actually there are the chair that is right back from a shooting, music, always super important.
Like us, it's the same here.
Fat boy to rest sometimes, peso. And some raw materials we use. So that's a super tiny studio, but
it's perfect for starting like your studio. You have all you need. You have all you need. So I get back to the questions. To the last question, actually, like what is your what are your next projects, if you're already working on it, or if you're going to take part in any event where people can meet you, like I hope also with us in September and in October, like, but tell a bit more to our followers about your next steps.
For the next steps could be the next Edis Napoli, because last year we win, so we win a space for the next year. And now we are working on foam. We could elevate the foam in a monomateric project.
Yeah. And that's a big spoiler. No, I'm kidding. But we are doing something like this. I mean, we are enhancing the project of last year. Try to make a
follow up.
Yeah,
a follow up. Yeah.
And we have also some other ideas actually of something else that we probably try to present maybe in September, but actually also because the situation is getting better, but it's not super clear. So we are trying to understand. And but yeah, for sure, the next step, the concrete next step will be bring the foam in a new level. I mean, something more even strong and even maybe not just in only one. I mean, drawing as a chair, but more stuff. I mean, a family.
It's an object, a collection. Like that's
a collection.
Yeah, something that probably to reach also more people. To reach more people.
Also, not like a single object, like art design, but in a commercial stuff, in a commercial way. So to bring the object to a more vision like the single one and the commercial.
Yeah, I mean, the things is will be a dream to always try to start a project with something really, maybe that is game changing. I don't know, like you go in with something, can be the chair, but also have a step further where you can open it. You can open the project, you can make it more, not just stop it at after 1 year, but try to bring it a little bit more large. And it's
Also,
not,
there's a lot of research on that material, so
Yeah.
it would be a waste of time if you stop working on it.
that's what that's what we think. So we are for sure working on it. That's for sure. Yeah.
It's a really good idea. So I can't wait to see the complete collection, and I hope we can showcase it in Isola, like online, but also offline. We are all waiting for September for having back our Milan Design Week, and then in October again we'll be in Eindhoven, and then that will be the preparation for the next year again. The next months will be really probably a little bit stressful, but we were really waiting for it. So
and that's good. That will be like this after 1 year and a half. I think everyone we wanna see each other face to face and start do the life as it was.
I think so. So for sure we will visit you in your studio in the next weeks. We can keep in touch. But then I invite everyone to visit your profile and your project on our platform for the festival, but also later. And
Thank you so much, Gabriele.
thanks to you guys. And I again, I hope we can find a way to do something together also for September.
Yeah. We hope so. Actually, we can invite you here. We will be happy to
talk about it.
Here in our tiny studio. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Have a nice week. See you very soon.
Yeah, you too. Hi to all the team.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.